Time to get ready for the Larry and Needles Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Larry and Needles Show. I'm Larry.
I'm Needles. Switch the camera.
And we got...
Please.
And I'm Kiki.
Hi, Kiki. Thanks for the camera. Oh, like, follow, subscribe. And this has been making Larry and I die for the last week. Shout out to all the people that are downvoting us. So when we watch it, all of a sudden the like vote, the thumb goes up, and then comes from the bottom, and it goes all the way to the bottom of the screen, nice. And it makes us die every time. So we really thank you guys for watching enough to downvote us.
Yeah.
So like, follow, subscribe, follow us. We have our own YouTube channel. Then you get to see what we look like.
Yeah, it was funny because, you know, normally I'm watching it and then I'll see the little thumbs up go and then I'm watching it and all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck is that? Because it was a slightly different color than that blue. I'm like, oh, we just got a dislike.
It's a very amazing that people really, you know what I mean? Like, some people take it really personally. Like, they actually, say dislike. I mean, how many things do you dislike in your life?
Well...
There's
a couple
lot of
things.
shit.
Well, I'm just saying, but I mean, would you actually be like, say you dislike Starbucks, would you go there and put your thumb down in front of them?
No.
No, because it's on the computer, so there's anonymity. You can do whatever you want.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
You know, I mean, like I said, thank you very much for downvoting our content. That means you're watching to some extent.
Yeah.
So
that does mean they're watching.
So we are in your brain. So,
and they know what's going on.
well, that's what I'm saying. So technically, we're taking up rent in their head.
Yeah. And honestly, I like
Or space in their head without...
I'm going after the videos that people dislike because I want to see what the fuck.
Yeah, that's true, because what's so wrong with this?
Yeah, what's wrong with this that they don't like it? I might like it.
Granted, the guy all the way on the
I'll
left
probably
gets
like
naked and tries to hit on the other guy, but
Yeah.
Well,
it's just a normal Friday night for Larry Jones.
that's what I do.
Yeah, I know. You're the guy who said it.
No, you said it.
Okay, well, you agreed. How's that? So,
Fucking
I wanted to play a game today, but I could not find a menorah. Like, I went to 3 places to find a menorah.
And then finally he found one and it did fit up his ass.
I mean, you're just going to hit the same joke over and over.
Menorah, isn't that the candles?
Yeah,
Yes.
the ones where you 8 of them.
Yeah, yeah.
We
So I
wanted
was
to
going to do like a...
for Chinooka.
I was going to have you guys battle out a conspiracy theory, and then you wanted the winner lights a candle.
Or it gets to blow up.
Yeah, well, but I couldn't find
Well, no,
menorah,
you
which
light
is kinda
them because
weird.
it's today is the last day of Hanukkah.
Oh, you got to go to like Buffalo Grove or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
you gotta
exactly
go,
what I told
that's
him.
what.
Yeah,
Well,
you
you
gotta
told me
go
to go
that way.
somewhere else.
No, I didn't. I said you got to go by where Mary's sister lives.
And where's that?
Buffalo
Is it in
Grove.
Buffalo?
Yeah,
I thought it
around-
was.
yeah, she
well, it's
lives
around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Like go by Stevenson High School.
Yeah,
Hey, oy vey.
anywhere where the Palestinians are protesting, that's where you go to get a
You
menorah.
find a Palestinian
That would be funny if
protest.
we went down there and sold menorahs during the protest.
That's actually a good idea.
Go there dressed as one.
I'll sell. Well, you can do that. How about that?
I'll
Kiki
do
and I will
it.
sell menorahs. I'll sell the candles.
We
You
all
sell the menorah.
We're all combined with arms and we're
No.
all 8 candles.
I don't want to get. Well, actually, that would be funny because then they would attack us, and then we could actually
Well-
try to use our skills on them.
Yeah,
But if you
is it
see
8
these people
candles
in
or is
charge
it
of
9?
murder,
Well, and you know what? It's actually good to practice Krav Maga on the Palestinian protesters.
Yeah.
they're not even Palestinian.
Well, but
though.
they're still protesters.
I mean, these people are.
These are soft little fucking pussies.
That's
that
why
are-
it's
and
good
we
to
don't mean
practice.
just internally. Externally, they're also soft. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you couldn't swing a dead cat without hitting purple hair in that crowd.
Yeah.
Or
So-
a chick that's got a nose ring and she's like a couple sandwiches short of $4 You know, she's the one. It's like, do you even understand what's going on? I was watching this thing about
They're in the rascals.
yeah.
Protesting.
Now that would be funny if we got on Rascals and got Jewish flags on the back of them
yeah,
and
dude.
drove through them just to see what would happen.
I want to get a
I mean, now we're getting
rascal.
into jackass
I want to
antics.
get a rascal with wheelie bars.
I bet you do want to get a rascal, a little cute rascal,
What the fuck does that even mean?
little Twinkie rascal, right? Is that what you were talking about?
All this fag shit. I mean,
Whoa,
this guy
whoa.
is
Oh, hey,
stop.
man.
Hey.
What are
What?
you doing?
I
You trying
cross
to get
a
us
line?
canceled? Oh no, that's all right. Words hurt.
You can't
people,
say
Larry.
that.
Yes, words hurt people.
Yeah.
You haven't heard of this?
Oh man,
I don't think people like that. That's
words hurt
Is that
weak
it's
people.
a slur technically now, right?
Is it?
Yeah. I
I don't
mean,
mean any slur.
Unless you're in England.
I'm just gonna keep pointing out.
Then
But
you
I
just
can't
wanna
really get you
smoke.
canceled because you're the half of the show.
Yeah.
That would suck. I'd have to do it behind. He'd have to be behind a curtain so nobody could see him.
And then
You just have a mouth opening.
Yeah. Oh man,
Like
please.
Clark
Keep,
Fargo.
what is this? That's how we got canceled in the first place.
Yeah.
You can't have
now
him
you're
doing that.
reminding
mind, never
Niels.
mind.
You're reminding him of his old
Hey,
job.
can I hit that thing, Larry, please?
Fuck you.
Okay, that wasn't very nice, but so getting
It was funny though.
so excuse me. Can I see it? So getting back to this, there was a train conductor in Canada that got on the speaker when the train was full and everybody's going. He said, "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls."
No boy.
And yeah, I mean,
They
yeah,
fired him.
that's like just laying napalm, and you're
And
just
they-
standing
Yeah.
there with the fucking
Yeah.
you
match
forgot the
waiting.
Z's and the Zers.
Yeah, and the Q's and the dollar sign and I don't even a percentage sign. Like I don't know. But
Fucking.
so,
So now he's looking for a new
dude
job?
whatever it was threw a fucking stink because they didn't say the proper pronouns
Of course.
and caused such chaos that they had to stop the train. And
Let the person off to have a
they
tantrum.
know the person would not get off. They had to apologize to the person that did it, and then the train company released a statement apologizing.
Lord.
My lord.
What is fucking going
Well,
on?
it's like what happens when you bend down to these people? They're just gonna keep on putting their boot on your neck.
It's why you never fucking bend the knee, no matter what. Anybody out there already probably knows this. Never bend the knee to any motherfucker. Kind of like, you know.
Unless she's bending over in front of
Yeah, I mean,
Or she wants to be kneed in the throat.
Yeah, either
if
or.
it's just for a good time, that's all right. But never fucking do it.
No,
for
I read a
real.
statistic.
Maliciously?
Yeah, I read a
Yeah.
statistic. I think it was, they do word counts on how many times a word is said during a year or something on the
Okay.
internet
Oh, really?
or whatever.
That's pretty interesting.
So, before 2012, like trans, any of this LGBTQ stuff and all this
He
stuff.
didn't say it properly.
Hey, he's fine.
Yeah, but the
Yes,
word
Larry,
count
it
was
a joke.
nothing. All of a sudden, I think it was 2012. All of a sudden, these words have come out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and everything is emphasized.
Yeah, it's from the
Media,
government.
Everything. Well,
It's
yeah.
all made. It's predictive
It is.
programming. They fucking. Oh, hey, you want to hear something? What's the difference between three dicks and a joke? Larry can't take a
take
joke.
Oh, I got a good
Okay,
one for you,
so
but
then
I
sorry,
can't
I didn't
tell
mean.
you
I
on
just that
this
one just
air.
came to my head really quick.
That's a good
But
one.
it's like predictive programming. Like you're getting.
Well, they're doing this shit to erupt chaos, so they can get away with all the bullshit that they've been doing for so long,
Yeah,
and
well,
destroying our fucking economy, destroying everything.
The
we're
fucking
doing.
Kansas City Shuffle.
Yeah.
You know, just like look at the war going on. Have you noticed how much cheap gas is all of a sudden? I keep on talking about. Man, you
Well,
still
I
haven't
don't think
trimmed
it's
your ear
that
hair.
cheap.
It's
It's still-
glistening.
You know what?
Still
I was
more-
just gonna say I did.
It's glistening in the
I
light.
got I got an Amazon trimmer. I mean, I didn't
Well,
go like
that's
I didn't
how
go.
you-
Sauerkraut field.
I went inside the ears. I didn't go like all over.
Oh, you
the
have
damn thing.
to, bro. But
What do you mean? I got to trim all this shit?
Yeah, dude, what do you mean you have? I mean, whatever.
I was going inside. I thought maybe it was just inside.
I mean, when all of your dates take shekels, you really don't have to worry.
Yeah.
They don't care. They just
No.
charge you a little more.
Yeah, that's all right.
They look
I
in
mean,
your ear and say 25 instead of 20.
That's what they do. They turn my head real quick.
So getting back to this whole thing with the government, obviously we have disdain for the government. We know that they have
Speak
not.
for
They don't
yourself.
ever. Okay, you know what? I forgot how left Larry turned. He started watching all these. You know what? He was a huge proponent for that whole Christmas video in the White House.
Yeah.
He's trying to join that
I
dance troupe.
masturbated to it.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
I
man!
didn't
You had
even
to take
see
it to
it.
that level.
I
Oh, you
didn't
didn't
see
see
it?
it?
No.
It's like trans people dance. They have it all. It's crazy.
Oh, right up my alley.
One of the
Yeah,
one
you-
of the best Christmas videos I ever came across.
Oh man, Larry, you're jerking off to it.
I just said that.
Huh?
Is he in the even same room here?
He's got the one with the hair in his ears.
It's
I
weird because
know.
I can't see you. He's big
The
melons. in the
motherfucker that don't want headphones can't hear.
Well, no, I can't see you. I said, dumbass. I didn't say I couldn't hear you.
I did like that.
That's why I
meme
had you.
Which one?
with the Hunter Biden, where he was, speaking in front
Sorry,
of
I'm
CNN.
moving my chair. I apologize.
He was speaking in
Okay.
front of CNN, and somebody edited him like swinging naked from his videos. And
My wife was showing me that today, and he's talking.
Yeah,
his
the
body's moving.
the naked body's moving. That was great.
Yes. That
Well,
was excellent.
This fucking guy gets away with anything, right?
Oh yeah,
He's
he
filming himself doing nefarious acts.
did away with murder.
Smoking crack and has a handgun to a prostitute's head, who's probably a traffic sex slave because he's in Ukraine.
Aren't they all?
Well, no. When you
And I'm not
when you
saying
get into that,
and I'm not
when you
saying
get-
what he did was wrong or
No.
unethical, but
No.
I mean, we don't condone
I mean,
pointing loaded weapons at prostitutes on crack, though.
The only loaded weapon
I
I
mean-
ever pointed at a prostitute.
Oh boy,
You know what,
was that?
You know where I'm going with this.
where are you going with that? Larry?
You know. No
Okay,
need to,
well,
no
thank
need
you.
to get that
So,
vulgar.
but this guy
is
just
a
does
family
shit.
show.
If I did this, I'd be fucking thrown in jail. I mean, I just got into some trouble. And I might be going to jail. This guy's doing
And you didn't even
multiple
do
felonies.
shit compared to what he did.
Well, what's that?
You didn't do anything.
No,
compared
mine's
to
a
what he
fucking
did.
tenth
How
of the
about this,
problem.
man? How about the fucking movie, the video of him smoking crack behind the wheel of his hot rod, going like 150.
There's 100 miles an hour or something.
No,
I didn't
he's
even
going
see
like
this one. Holy
he's going
shit.
almost 200 miles an hour. He's in like some like
No,
hot rod
200 miles an hour is quick.
Dude, how
That's like
fast do
F1
some of
shit,
these
Larry.
cars go?
What's that?
How fast does a fast Porsche
140.
go?
yeah, well,
Dude, you
even
can only get away with it
200, yeah.
so there's
He was
cars in
going
between.
pretty
But yeah,
fast,
okay,
man.
I get the
No,
gist
he
of
was
it.
on a highway by himself,
Internally,
driving from
he was going
California
300.
to like
300.
fucking Vegas, smoking crack in a car.
Well, okay.
And he's smoking, he's lighting the pipe, and then he puts the camera on the speedometer, and it's like, "Rah!" It's like, holy fuck, man.
Dude,
When
he
you have
is,
carte blanche,
yeah.
you're gonna do whatever
What
you
does it
want.
say? Yeah, when you can do whatever the hell you want, shit.
There's no limits. There's no ceiling.
Would you do
The
that?
only-
Yeah.
Would I do what?
Would you do that if you had carte blanche? Would you smoke crack? And
I
go
don't know what I would
140?
do. I can't.
I wouldn't be filming the shit.
well,
Yeah, me either.
and I don't know. If,
Yeah, I have other more important
There's
shit
so
going
much
on.
cooler shit you could do than just sit in a room. You know, well, obviously he's not doing that. He's just driving around smoking crack and doing whatever he
Well,
wants.
he was, going from here to there.
Well, the
but
Secret Service was probably behind him.
that's another thing.
Yeah, he
He's
has to
got
have a
other
detail,
people that
yeah.
had to go
Oh,
120 to 140
guaranteed.
miles an hour.
Imagine,
to
you know what's
fucking
funny?
Keep up with them.
You know what I think is funny is that so the Secret Service, the NSA, all of this shit is okay. I know it's not really the truth, but they have to pretend to be behind the president. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
we know that they function on their own terms and services.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But now all of a sudden they just have to switch over to Trump, whoever wins the next election. Like there's some sort of like collusion going on there. Like these people are going to stay.
Well, they
in these
operate.
positions.
They operate above the
Well,
president
yeah.
and all that
But,
shit.
I mean, do they even have Can they even show political beliefs? Because
well,
they just have to do
no,
a
they're
job,
supposed
right?
to be unbiased.
Yeah,
Well, but
so-
they're totally
but they're
biased.
totally the DOJ.
Well,
they're totally
green
biased.
is what that's what gets them. Money,
Yeah,
prostitutes. They busted those Secret Service guys. They were in Colombia or something, and they're using company credit cards to buy prostitutes and shit.
Of course they are, man.
Off the chain
Well,
shit.
what else are you supposed to do?
Get cash. There's no paper trail. I mean, any
Yeah,
good
but
person
these
knows
fucking
that.
guys are, they're lazy and they're morons.
Yeah,
They're
they've been doing it.
perverts.
At
they've
this
been
point in
doing it
time,
for
they've been
decades.
fucked up all day. You know what I mean? Like they
Well, yeah,
were
right.
off duty. So, but another good way of spending taxpayer money, right?
Well,
I'm
they
happy
spend
goes,
it in a lot worse ways.
Well, I'm happy it's going to hookers and and below
Me
and shit
too,
like
that's
that,
what
and
I'm saying.
Yeah,
cruising
right.
rather than
Some good
fucking
food.
Joe Biden just giving
rather-
more money to Ukraine.
Oh, yeah,
I,
right.
I couldn't
Oh,
agree
man.
more.
Yeah, I mean, how about he? How
I'd
about
rather have some American fucking coke dealers and whores get the money than some fucking oligarchy fucking,
Yeah.
dictator, some
Yeah,
leader,
man.
somebody that's just there fucking.
Well, yeah,
You got
Someone else.
it.
at least let some middlemen out here get it.
So Hunter's at least spending the money in the right places.
Well, he was saying that he might have to leave the country if Trump becomes president.
Oh, he's such
Who,
a...
Hunter was saying that?
Yeah, he was.
And you know
actually
what,
making
though?
statements about
Trump
that.
is so cool that he would probably pardon Hunter.
I don't know about that.
Why not?
Well, actually,
You know,
you
he
know what?
probably
He's,
would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just that's a slap in the face,
Because he's so cool.
and then they'd keep an eye on him, like he can't do
Because they're
this
such
anymore.
assholes.
Yeah.
It would only be so fitting for him to say, you know what? Here you go. After what you guys did to me, I'm going to pardon your son, even though the motherfucker deserves to do at least 20.
Minimum.
Minimum.
I mean, he's got a federal gun charge,
I mean, this is
And
not
lying
even
on
with
a-
court
and lying
or
on a gun
charges,
sheet.
just on general
a registration
fucking
form.
rule of thumb, he should do at least 20 just because.
Well, but this if this was an African American individual,
If it was a
he would
brother,
be
he
fucking.
would be black.
He'd be in jail for life. You know, like
Oh, yeah.
he would, there's no.
Well, no,
Throw away
There's
the
no.
key.
It's all biased. There's no diversity. Everybody
That
wants to.
motherfucker
But
would
the
be
problem is,
Birdman Alcatraz.
you know what's happening? I think we're starting to turn into the lower class. We have, you know what I mean? Like let's say we're minorities now.
You were
almost.
always the lower class.
Well, no, but I'm just
You
saying
were.
that the white people. I'm just saying that like white people and stuff like that
We're
are starting to
starting
become
to
the
turn
minority.
minorities,
Yes.
And they're starting to treat us like it. Like we're
Well,
the devils.
Here's the thing.
Like
we're
we
not
do, you
the
know?
minority, but they are starting to treat us like it. But we will be the minority when they're letting all these Venezuelans and every other motherfucker in. And
Well, they're already
it was
doing
going,
that.
It was going
I mean,
that
we're-
way before we even opened
Larry,
the
we're
borders.
way beyond that point in time.
like
we're-
I know that my
So-
aunt and uncle that lived in they live in California, they lived in Los Angeles, and I want to say back in like the 80s and shit, it was 20% white maybe. With
Yeah, there's
the
heavily
rest
Latino
Orientals
communities.
and black and Latino and whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
this is the second biggest city, so
But
no,
they
it's
all
just-
migrate
they're
there,
short
and it's
on
closer to the
whites.
border. You know,
Well, I'll
it's
tell you,
closer
I'll
to.
tell you what. It's a good thing. Like the Mexicans are going to be the majority, because they
Cool.
still have a lot of kids. They're hard workers. They're like the whites of the old.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like our grandparents.
Like
and
the
our
whites
parents.
of the 40s and 50s.
They're
The
hard
Mexicans
workers.
I work
they
with,
believe in
man,
God. They have family, and they
They
still
spend money.
Yeah,
They
no,
do send some
they
back
do it
home,
right.
but they
do
do-
it right, man.
You
They're
know,
like weed.
well, okay. I mean, sure. Now you're just saying they're all drug addicts, but that's
No,
fine.
no, that's not a drug addict, man. Weed ain't a drug
Larry
addict.
left coming out again.
I don't know why.
What'd you
Neil
say?
sings it.
You want them all to have virtual IDs? Oh, come on, Larry. Then they can all vote.
No,
what
I
are you
want
talking
them to
about?
get on virtually on their knees.
Ooh, man, you always bring it back to Boys Town. But it's always. But now the problem is that it's not even Mexicans that are just coming over. And listen,
You're a
everybody
little
should have a
fucking
fair shake at
racist,
life,
huh?
right? But do it the right way. There's procedures to do things. Like we literally, I was reading this article about these. So I was talking to Larry about this in New York. There's a serial abuser, two of them. They
Yeah.
said, and they've been
Serial
abusing
abuser?
children in the migrant shelters.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And there were
Serial
multiple
ass rammer.
reports of two of them doing this, and what they just
While
kicked him
eating
out.
cereal.
They just kicked his ass out
See,
to the street, and now they
instead
don't
of,
know
instead of,
where
like-
this person is.
See, I'm hoping that's
He's a
case-
ghost now.
Well, I'm hoping that's a case of, well, we kicked him out. We don't know where he is, but he's actually at the bottom of some river.
But
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
not
that's
it.
how
what
those
I'm
people
hoping.
do justice sometimes.
That's
You
how-
know, but you know
that's
that's
how
not
third
how
world
they
country.
roll
You're-
in those woke ass
No,
fucking
no,
areas.
true.
Well, no, but in third world country justice.
Oh yeah.
They
well,
don't
that's how it
fuck
should be,
around,
yeah.
man. They'll
Anyone that
fucking-
diddles kids, it's like prison justice, you know?
Yeah.
You do any of that shit, you're
As
dead.
well as you should be though. But
Yeah, it's like Dahmer.
Well, no, but
these motherfuckers actually let the guy go.
Yeah, they
They're
kicked his
such
ass out. That
idiots.
was it. Nobody reported anything. Nobody, and then all of a sudden it came out after the fact that this guy is that they're saying 2, so I would multiply that by 8.
Well,
You
wait
know,
a minute,
and now-
though.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah,
now-
but you
now
know
who
a
else,
lot
like-
of those foreigners fuck kids. That's what they do, man.
Well,
Those
I don't know about
illegals.
that,
I hate to
but-
say it, but if you're an illegal out there listening, you probably fuck kids.
Whoa, Larry, man.
Sorry,
Dude, it's part
I
of
don't know about that.
It's part of the Muslim
That's what I
culture,
think.
culture too.
Well,
Muslims fuck kids.
Listen,
I mean, now
religion.
the pedos
people-
and the Catholic, the church.
People hide up behind a lot of shit for
Obama
religion.
and all
That's
those
the easiest
people.
way to get
Yeah,
to
it
children.
is.
You know what I mean? You fucking open up a daycare, you're gonna get
Yeah.
kids.
Well, look
open
at
up a
who's
crack
the guy
spot,
from
you're gonna
Penn
get
State.
crackheads.
Who's the coach from Penn State?
Sandusky.
So, yeah, Sandusky.
Jerry Sandusky.
Oh yeah, he would have like children like summer camps, and they're like, man, he was
Oh,
doing an awful
my
lot
Lord.
of these
To
things.
a lot of children, man. To a lot of kids, man. I
Come
think,
here, kids. I'll throw you around in the pool.
Yeah, they say there's like a correlation between him and Epstein and some other guys.
How about Dick Durbin will not release our Illinois fucking asshole senator fucking will not release the Epstein lists that he has that they do have.
The manifests and shit.
Yeah, and
yeah,
they
he
say
voted against it.
that
Freedom of Information Act.
the other
Come on.
asshole Gaines, whatever, the computer guy,
Bill Gates.
Bill
Yeah.
Gates. He's been there like 87.
37 times. I sent you a
Was
meme the other day.
37?
Yeah, I just sent you
Oh,
a
I
meme
believe
about
it.
this the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
What
like
a
Bill Gates, he's
what a
just
fucking.
Well, his wife
he's
broke
got
up
that.
with him
I
because
can
of
see
that.
he's like,
like,
he's
what's
just
his
one of those
name?
creepy.
Oh yeah,
like
he's
Mr.
a fucking,
Burns.
Fucking.
I mean, and this guy,
fruit.
and you know what? Oh yeah, shout out to Corona Beer because of you
Corona.
guys, we got kicked off last week for a little while, and Larry had to do a morality test,
Yeah.
and he failed it, and then they had to give him.
But then
the
they sent me
answer.
a free case.
and then they had to give him
sent me a
the
free case
answers
of beer.
basically.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, I had to answer 7 questions for YouTube because they're such.
Well, you should.
fucking,
Okay, Larry, let's keep it vague.
You know, because we got Bing. But you know what? Here's the thing. I protested it, and then they review it, and then they say if we review it and something is because they just said they thought something was said.
It's all AI.
So
improper.
keyword.
So
It's
then they
AI,
actually
well,
took a further look into it, and it
Frank
was
the Beard
okay
said some
because then
things
they released it.
in a sequence that probably triggered something.
Because you know what they said, if we check this, you could protest this, and we'll release
Review it.
it.
Yeah,
if it's okay, but
this
if
is-
it's bad, we're gonna ding you for protesting.
This is
it
what
if
we should be
it's- if it
protesting
is
for
bad.
is freedom of speech. That's
And
what we should
so-
be protesting
Yeah.
for, not a war that we have nothing to do with. You know, come on. They're taking our rights away slowly.
Slowly.
You can't, and you don't
how it
even
works.
Not
realize
that
it. Like,
slowly. They're
huh?
taking them pretty.
No, they're
quickly.
slowly taking.
Yeah.
Apple is the only place where we could say what the heck we want. You know,
No.
and soon they're going to put the kibosh on that. In
You can't
Canada,
even, you can't
they
even
review-
say what you want in a crowd of people.
Well, I'm
in
talking,
public.
but this is better than a crowd of people. This gets out to more than a crowd of people. But in Canada, they want to review your podcast and deem it rhetoric or any misinformation or something to the extent that the Canadian
Did you
government
see what's
doesn't
like
going
like.
a
on?
fucking
Did you see
Nazi.
what's going on in like Ireland? You don't quote me on this. That's either Ireland or England, where they're like, the cops can arrest you if they find information on your phone that could
yeah.
be offensive. Like you haven't even done anything with
Tweets.
it. Like
If you send tweets,
well,
if
no,
you-
not even if you
social
have
media,
information
too.
that can be turned into a tweet or a meme that can be offensive, you could be arrested just for having it on your phone.
Wow.
Do you want to know
Oh,
something?
man.
How fucked
I
up
just
is that?
listen. I just read that
Oh,
article.
man.
3,400 and some people got arrested last year.
Oh, that was in England.
Yeah, in England.
Oh, yeah, because some guy was talking about how 2,000 people got arrested in Russia for this stuff, and then
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, well, guess what?
We watched the same thing. It was in our
it was in
group chat.
3,000. Yeah,
I didn't see
3,000
this.
people. It
And
was
then
from England
in our other group chat.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck,
for tweeting
assholes?
something. Yeah, we'll send it to
Yeah,
you. But
well,
dude,
no,
fuck
we'll- we
you.
have to review
Fuck
them
you. I
first.
don't want nothing.
Yeah.
We'll review.
I don't want nothing from
you.
you
Won't get nothing and
assholes.
like it. Get back
I don't
to
want
the field.
anything from you jagoffs. Get
All
me
right,
out
should
of
we
all
play?
your
Let's
groups.
play. You want to play the game
Erase
really
me
quick?
from every fucking group chat.
Yeah, what kind of game we got today?
Today's guess the race of the case.
Ooh, I
Okay.
love this.
I know. That's why I did it.
I did shitty last time. I got the
I did
first
pretty
one.
good.
I thought I was on a roll, but then yeah.
I know. I
Went
like
to
to stump
shit
you
real
guys.
quick.
I know. Well, that's the whole
Larry
point of
didn't
the
do
game.
that bad.
Larry did pretty well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Guess the Race of the Case. My two contestants today is Larry Jones. He's a small drink of water and likes to
he's-
kiss dudes.
But he's powerful. Comes in, good things come in small packages, ladies.
Just don't bend over in front of him, fellas.
That's
And
right.
we have Kiki, the Polish princess, the kielbasa queen, once known to do boys' butts 3 and 6.
Wait a minute.
They're movies, porno movies. He got invited back for number 6.
Yeah, I got confused.
Number
You
3
got to
was
put
okay.
that number in there. It sounded like ages for a minute.
Oh, that's what you think of, Larry.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing nasty porn.
It's different.
All right, let's start the game. Woman stole Uber drivers. Oh, remember, so these are just titles from the paper.
These are headlines.
Yes, the headline.
Not titles.
Well, the headline, the title of the whatever. Oh, man.
Ah.
I am going to come over there and just kick you right in the chops,
Uh-huh.
Larry, and you're going to take it. All right, so woman stole Uber driver's car because she was driving too slow on the way to the airport.
Oh, that's a white lady.
Yeah, I was just saying it was my first guess. But,
I'm just going to go with that on instinct because I said it.
yeah, I was thinking the same
was
thing,
thinking
so
of
I'm going to
my
go white
mom
lady, too, because that
going,
sounds
"Give
like
me
a,
that
sounds like a
fucking thing."
Karen.
So, your final guess is?
White lady.
Larry?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
You're both wrong. Her name was Nushana Afkami. She was
an
Indian.
wow.
And you know,
impatient,
that's
huh?
surprising because not only do women drive terribly, but Indian women fucking really drive fucking horrible.
She's 27, so
Yeah.
she's the new breed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
She's not
She's a-
old school.
She's
Yeah.
a hot rod.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she also grabbed the
Wow.
lady's phone and threw it out the window.
Ooh, I want to meet this woman.
Yeah, I know.
Meet her. I
She's
wanna
a little
fucking go on a
dude,
date.
She's a cutie patootie.
I bet.
She
But
sounds
remember, you don't
cute.
want to ask her to come back to your house and get stoned.
Because she'll throw your phone out the window.
No, because she thinks you're gonna kill her.
Yeah.
yeah.
Stone? No. Why would
That's
you want
one way to
stone
make
me?
the date go really quick. All right, number 2.
Everything was really good, Mom, and then the guy wanted to stone me all
Yeah,
of a
that
sudden.
one threw me off.
Yeah, I know. See, I got you guys good on that one.
Yeah.
Definitely sounded like a white woman.
Because here's the thing, too.
What's the thing,
Indians
Larry?
normally, you know, the women don't seem to
They don't say
cause
anything.
crimes.
Yeah, but like I said, she's a new breed. She's
Yeah.
not
Usually
the
the
old-
crimes,
27.
Yeah, you
usually
know?
the crimes involve a curved fucking sword. Is what I'm saying.
yeah.
And
Okay.
Indians, and that's not even Indians.
Well, no,
man.
dude,
They're
this is
really-
American Indian, and she's not the feather either.
No, she's not the. Yeah, I was gonna say she's not the woohoo.
Yeah.
All right, so you both got that one wrong. Miami teacher paid 6th grade student for explicit photos and touched the student in class.
Wait, so
Now
the,
that's a white lady.
the teacher paid the student?
Paid the student that was 13.
All right, the black chick's
For
definitely
photos.
not paying for photos.
You saying black people are cheap? Is that what you're
I'm just saying they ain't
You're
paying for
insinuating?
photos. They got game.
Can I get a beer,
They know how
please?
to. They know how to manipulate little kids. Yeah, that's definitely a white. It's got to be a white chick.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to read the headline
Or
again?
man.
Yeah.
It's in Miami too, so I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
But they're white.
that gets them
Well,
all
well,
that gets them all worked up over there, man.
That's a
Yeah,
white.
right.
Is it because every time
Thank
I
you.
see a case of a
It's not
teacher
Cuban.
fucking the
it's
students
always-
on TV, it's a white bitch.
Well, I've
fucking
seen
the
a couple
boy.
black chicks, but
Yeah.
typically it's.
Usually
All right,
it's a white.
one more time. Miami teacher paid 6th grade student, which is appalling. I mean, that
Sixth grade
sentence,
is long.
that one
It's long.
sentence right there,
Yeah, right.
for explicit photos and touched the student in class. This person can't keep their hands to themselves.
Yeah, and this
Got
sixth
some
grade
sticky
hey,
fingers,
and this
man.
sixth grader's making money.
Yeah, I don't. Well, all right. What's your
Man.
guess?
Okay, I think it's a black guy now.
Well, I'm guessing it's from Dade County, Miami-Dade County. What? But
Yeah,
no, it's got to be a
it's
white.
black.
No, it's a white person.
You're both wrong. Mauricio Ruiz.
It's not a Cuban. I was gonna say, I'm
I
like,
said Miami.
I know.
You
That's
didn't
to say,
pick
well,
up
no,
on
I
it.
was like, but no, dude,
You did reiterate
But dude, but
Miami.
Cuban-
I did say
several fucking
Miami. I
times.
gave
yeah, but
bastards
dude, but
a
Cubans,
hint.
they're like pretty good with money, I would think, man, because they
Yeah,
never,
but
they never
fucking
have
those,
any of
a
it
lot
back
of
then.
Hispanics, they like to fucking
We already literally just said this. So
fuck kids. and
Well,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
wait, was this? But I thought it was a female teacher.
no, it was Mauricio Ruiz.
No, it was
Oh,
a teacher. It was a teacher.
Oh, I see. I thought
Yeah.
it was a female teacher. That's
No.
what.
No,
You
no, I never
didn't
said
say
anything. I
that.
said Miami
I
teacher.
said
Why
that.
would I
Alright.
say female?
So,
that
alright.
would gives it away.
I
you
said that
dumbass.
usually lately that
Oh.
the teachers, you know, I'm
See-
watching these with my wife, and I'm like, damn, that not only is that teacher fucking good looking, why didn't these fucking bitches fuck the kids when I went to school?
Yeah, right.
I would have fucking loved
because they
to
were all
have fucked
banging
a
each
couple.
other.
Yeah, well, unless the
That's what they
kids
were
were
doing.
Some of
smart
my
enough.
teachers,
Unless
I
the kids were
actually-
smart enough to keep it to themselves. I mean, it's
Maybe
real
that-
hard.
well,
It's hard.
yeah.
That's hard
These
to do.
days,
Listen,
it's
man.
almost impossible.
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
the- with
text
the-
messaging and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like,
Well,
Yeah, that would almost be impossible.
And I mean, come on,
you
you gotta
gotta
put-
tell one kid. And
you
then
have
they're
to
gonna tell
pussy
somebody.
brag. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
No,
pussy
yeah.
fucking
Especially
telephone.
you're fucking banging the teacher. You gotta say
Yeah.
something.
It's like that. What's that Adam Sandler movie? That Donnie Burger, where he bangs the teacher.
Oh,
He has the kid with the new
Billy
kid.
Madison.
No, he has the. I think it's something Donnie Burger. He has
I've never
he has
seen
the
it.
kid that's got a new kid's tattoo on his back.
Never
because
seen
he
that.
because the kid's like 10, he wanted a new kid's tattoo, so he lets him get a new kid's tattoo.
Jesus,
But as he grows up, it's all stretched out and shit. Dude, it's a pretty funny movie, dude.
It sounds very weird, but
New
I'll
Kids
look
on
it.
the Block.
No, yeah, but that's the kid has it. No, dude, it's a
Yeah.
great movie.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Vanilla Ice is in it.
Oh man,
It's Donnie Burger's
Nice.
best
that's
buddy.
actually very funny. All right,
Oh yeah,
number-
Susan Sarandon's daughter's
oh,
the teacher.
I was gonna say she got cans too, like her mom.
Oh, what do you think?
Oh man, those
That's
things.
why they gave her the job.
Did
Yeah,
you see when
dude.
she
Oh, Lord.
Does
when
she suck dick like her mom did?
Okay.
I'm sure.
All
she-
right, well, that got a little creepy, but okay, Larry,
Why is that
mean,
creepy?
because we both
You
just
didn't want
stopped.
her,
For
you
a
didn't want her to
second.
suck your dick.
No, I want to see her tatas.
Well, I would mind her seeing him while she's sucking
Honestly,
my
I
When
dick.
she
think,
got
I think you can
canceled-
look them up online.
when
And
she
you
got
know what?
can- no,
She's
yeah,
a
when-
fucking old lady, man.
But
She's
listen,
like 90 years
when she
old.
got canceled for saying anti-Semitic
Anti-Jew
shit,
shit,
people
yeah.
were posting videos of her and her big boobs on
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, and her son asked people to stop doing that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
gonna
swear-
work.
Yeah, I know. Come on, like
then
that
they
doesn't throw
posted
fuel on the fire.
Seriously, people don't learn.
Very
well.
funny.
The apple doesn't
Well,
fall far from the tree.
So nice. Okay, so
People always like a nice rack, Jack.
yeah, boobs, man. We're
Well, wait.
attracted to them. We
That's
sucked
it.
on
So
them
wait,
when we were
That
born.
advent calendar, bro. Thanks.
Oh, isn't that
Okay.
gold?
yeah.
Oh wait, but hey, the whole Susan Sarandon thing. There was a bunch of Hollywood idiots that were saying the same shit. Now they all conjoined and wrote like an apology.
Oh, yeah,
letter.
that was a while
It's like,
ago.
They
you
did,
dumb-
huh?
Oh, they wrote an apology.
all of
letter.
them together.
Oh.
All of them together wrote
It's
an
like-
apology. We're sorry.
It's like
yeah.
We didn't know.
It's like Semitic
Yeah.
"We Are the World."
Yeah.
That's
We
what
were-
they should do. They should make them sing like "We Are the
We
World."
hate the
We love the world.
Jews.
No,
I mean,
Larry, you
we
have to
are
change
so
them.
sorry. Oh, they should be fucking.
Well, hey, they thought that's where the woke wave was going. They didn't realize. I mean,
Right, they
They,
went the
should have
wrong
realized.
way.
I mean,
Hollywood's the dumbest thing out there. I
Here's
mean,
the
it should
other
be
thing,
set
man.
on fire and pushed to the sea.
so
Why
seriously.
would you even get all involved and side with wanting to genocide either one of these people?
Well-
Palestinians or fucking Jews. You don't even fucking know these.
It's like I'd say, talk about
motherfuckers.
Hamas. You want to genocide somebody? Hamas. Get
Yeah,
rid
but
of them.
when people start saying "exterminate," that doesn't sit well in people's stomachs.
No, man.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, that's a hard pill to swallow. You can't
Yeah.
just be like, "Hey, we need to get rid of these people," like,
Yeah.
and then because
It's
obviously it's been
comical.
proven-
They conjoin together and we can write an apology letter.
which they
It's like,
probably didn't
yeah.
even do. They hired somebody to
Right.
write
Well,
that.
we
They
know
just
that,
don't fucking.
Needles.
I wonder if Sarandon dipped their nips in ink and then just put two nips.
That's what like they'd
She's
seal
holding one
Hey,
like a
Smacking it down.
you know how they would seal the letters in the old days in England with the wax thing?
Yeah.
That's what they did with their tit. with
the nipple.
nipple.
That's the Sarandon's
That's some
nipple.
sadist shit.
That's-
I
Yeah,
mean,
but it's like
that's
well,
her
everybody
fucking
knows.
seal.
Everybody knows her titty, so it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
Oh,
her
man,
titty.
let me tell you.
That's her nipple. Oh wait,
could have a tit
speaking
off.
From
of
the
big
queen.
titties, did you ever see that video or that nasty broad that's like,
Oh, I
She's-
used to date her.
yeah,
The real
no,
nasty one?
she's eating Mexican food and a cockroach walks across the
Oh,
table.
yeah.
She grabs her titty, smacks it,
Yeah.
and kills it, and then just finishes her meal.
that's like the lady with the smashing beer
No, I
cans with
didn't
their
see
titty.
that.
I think that might be the
Might be
same
the
lady.
broad.
I
Yeah,
don't know
she-
if I dated that one.
Well, she's in. Yeah, there's
Oh,
another.
Larry,
will.
she would manhandle you. You'd be just a mush of bones.
She'd take
right
all
now.
three of us. Yeah.
And not the. She'd use Larry as a
I'm starting to
dildo.
get horny.
Come here,
Actually-
little guy.
Come here, little fella.
You're
I'm
coming
gonna
with
show you
me.
something.
Yeah.
She shaves his head.
One time the fucking
Just rubbing
I
him
don't
on
wanna
her
get into
clothes.
it.
I hope you can hold your breath. I'm gonna dip you
How
in some
big is
maple
this
syrup.
bitch?
What was that, Larry?
How big is this bitch?
As big
Oh,
as
she's
you
big.
want her to be.
Oh, I did.
I mean, obviously, if she can
Wait.
smash roaches with her titties, how
Yeah.
big you think she is?
Well, here, there's another video of her and her girlfriend. She's another big one. They're eating McDonald's like hotcakes and sausage. And the one looks over to the
That's
other one.
funny right there.
She's like, "Oh, this is better than sex." And she's like, "Holy shit, I was just about to say that." And they're dumping syrup all over her shit. It's
man.
like, oh.
What is up with? You know what? I will say that the
I think
internet
that,
has
yeah.
made people that should be secluded in closets and cordoned off. You know, like in a special area,
Like
people
needles?
that have gotten touched by Jesus. You know.
We're gonna change camera.
No, don't change camera. Don't
fucking
no,
tell
Larry,
me.
come on, man. Don't do that, please. Larry, come on, dude. Change it
Rari
back.
san, Rari san.
I don't like that view. It
I
looks
just
like
want
shit
to
you
show
can't
our
see.
technical abilities to the people and
You
fucking
pushed a button.
on the thing. Dude,
My God.
don't give away my.
They can see you doing it.
It's off screen. Look
Whatever.
it. When I
All
go
right,
do
that
it,
was
my
one
hand
thing. Okay, so
disappears. You
fancy.
see that? Look, it disappears.
All right.
Oh, wait, so yeah, well,
number
wait.
3.
Yeah, I
'cause
say we're still
Larry's
playing the
just off
game
on
here.
a tangent today.
All right, so I'm 0 for 0 here.
Yeah,
0
you're
for
both
2.
0 for 2.
And I don't know why I thought that was a woman too. I should have. I was thinking Cuban the entire time too, but I'm like, there's no way a Cuban woman's spending money. Like they've never had
Well,
money.
for a sixth
All right, wait a
grader,
second. We're
How
done
much
with
money
that
you
one.
got to spend?
All right,
You
ready?
know, little goes a long way.
That's what men do. They spend money on shit. 'Cause I want to
Yeah.
talk about that in a minute. Mother pleads guilty to murdering her 2-year-old twins.
She's
sit next to the
Irish.
Predator.
Irishman.
Yeah, you could go any country, any
Yeah, all right,
ethnicity,
say that
any
again.
nationality. Mother pleads guilty to murdering her 2-year-old twins. Oh,
She's black.
you fucker.
Tanisha
I
Jones.
screwed up with that because
Yeah.
I was thinking about because Larry said he said nationality, not a race. So that's what I was thinking of when I said that because I was gonna say something stupid.
He
to him.
jumped on that pretty quick.
I know because I mean
I was just-
Tania Campbell.
Yeah, I know. All I heard is Tanisha or Tanisha.
Damn it, Larry,
The
you
soup
son of a
heiress.
bitch.
The Campbell soup
Damn,
heiress.
that was quick, Larry. That was good.
All right.
That was good.
An Ohio woman asked her ex to go for. He couldn't even play along too. That's the problem.
I'm
like he's
playing
got to be such a.
along.
No, you did. You just canceled the whole thing. An Ohio woman asked her ex to go for a walk, then shot him in the testicle.
Wait, Ohio woman.
An Ohio woman asked her ex to go for a walk, then she shot him in the testicle.
Oh, she's got to be
Damn.
a white woman.
That's a white wit because she's vicious. She's going right for the balls.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker.
And this
right
is
in the
all
balls.
allegedly it said too.
Allegedly. And the guy said, well, allegedly,
serious, it said
my
allegedly,
nut did get shot with a bullet.
Oh, imagine getting shot in the nuts.
No, I
with the
can't.
fucking bullet, man.
Oh man.
And I mean,
That's
it
a
had to
good
go through-
shot.
I should have read more
Really
into the
good
story, but I
shot.
just got the headline.
Especially-
Yeah,
you
that's a
said
good
one?
shot.
I mean, I don't know if that's a good shot or a bad,
Bad
She might have been
shot.
going for the gut. She wanted him to suffer.
No,
but-
she was going
and
for the balls.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
lucky
they're
she
not.
didn't-
Yeah,
She
they're
lucky
was
she
trying to
didn't
shoot his
fucking-
dick off. He
Well,
was
like, you know
fucking
what?
cheating on her.
Oh wait, it could have been a
He's a
black
cheater.
dude, but a white chick, a fat white chick.
Man, they are vicious, man. Let
Yeah.
me tell you. If they don't get McDonald's breakfast, they are gonna go on a tangent.
Yeah, right.
Because you know they show up in like Tweety Bird pajamas.
Yeah, especially. Oh yeah, right.
It's like-
Climbing over the
they
counter.
got slippers on and climbing over
With
the
a tattoo
counter.
on
What
their
are you
tit.
nuts? They don't have
rolling.
the fight in them to fight or breathe. They can barely breathe. They fight to breathe.
Well, they'll fight for that big McBurger, whatever the hell they're getting.
McMurphy sandwich.
Yeah.
Also, how about that stupid McDonald's that just opened up? People waited in line for 4 fucking hours.
Where?
The one in Bolingbrook, the McCosmos or something.
Oh,
like
is that
that.
to like the make? Wait, is it actually?
Why?
It's
Well,
an actual
McDonald's-
brick and mortar McDonald's, but it's completely different than McDonald's.
But is it the same shit?
No, it's completely different shit.
You mean it's not hamburgers and chicken
It
McNuggets?
is, but it's not. They have flair on shit. I didn't look at the
It
menu. I
just
looked at
looks
the drinks and
different.
shit.
It just is set up differently.
Yeah,
I think they serve different shit.
The ketchup is
McDonald's
blue
pickle-
now.
I think
or
they.
some
I
bullshit.
think they serve different shit though. That's the whole shtick of this.
I've had
motherfucker.
beer. I've had beer at a McDonald's in Germany just because I was able to.
Yeah.
And
They have-
you know that Royale with cheese shit that he's like, oh, and then Amsterdam, blah blah blah, Amsterdam.
What
blah,
movie
blah,
is
blah,
that?
Amsterdam.
Well, yeah, no,
Have you
Pulp
ever-
Fiction.
Oh, okay.
It's like that all over anywhere that doesn't have.
the metric
Yeah, the
system.
metric
yeah,
system,
it's
yeah.
not just in Amsterdam.
Well, no, I mean, I have a McDonald's in different countries. You can get some decent stuff or good
Yeah.
stuff, like quality stuff.
food is
but-
a lot better than here.
I don't know if I
yeah.
ever told you, man. I got a small chocolate shake at this one place in this small town called Hell. It was probably called Helle. It was Helle in Germany, and it was literally a Dixie cup.
Yeah, it
And
was
my
a normal
buddy-
size.
Like I'm talking small,
Yeah, it was a
real
fucking
little, like a
normal
Dixie cup
serving
when you were a
size.
kid with the jokes on there. It's like a fucking
Yeah.
thimble.
Like the fluoride
And
cup.
my buddy Matt was with me, the drummer, and he's like, "Dude, you want another one?" I mean, because that's
Can I get, like,
And I
6
go,
of
you
them?
know what? I'm gonna just stay with this because this is probably the healthy limit that you should probably be
it's-
eating. They're giving us fucking gallons of this
yeah,
shit.
oh yeah.
You ever when you go into Thornton's, you see those people with the 64-ounce
Oh,
cup?
man. It's a
and
master
for
gulp.
breakfast.
Yeah.
dude, the thing
Yeah.
is like this fucking
Oh,
big,
Yeah,
man.
64
It's
ounces of
huge.
soda.
I used to work with a guy who would drink Mountain Dew Slurpees,
Oh my god.
and he would have those for breakfast. And
I can go for one of them right
I mean,
now.
obviously
Yeah.
he's a tweaker,
Well, his
but his
ba-
breakfast was fucking heaters and Mountain Dew.
Yeah, his baseball jersey said Diabeto on the
Yeah.
back.
All right. So, what do you think the race is of the
Team
lady that
Diabeto.
murdered her two? Or wait,
I'm
or of the
guessing.
lady that shot him in the nuts?
Yeah, I think she's a white bitch.
Yeah, it's either white or black, but I'm going white.
You're both right. Tanya Nestor, even though she has a black name.
Yeah.
No, that's just it. It was probably
Well,
a black
she was
dude.
a slave owner. She
Oh.
wasn't the
What's better, an owner or a trader?
fur trader or a slave trader.
Well, come on, Larry. I mean, you're just gonna add things to this conversation now that don't matter.
Yeah, dude, I will. That's
Okay,
what
well,
I do.
How about you?
That's
okay,
why
well,
I'm
you're
here. I
you're
had the
Larry
color.
the bit killer. That's what you are.
I'm not a bit killer, man. You are. You don't know. You fuck up
I
deliveries.
mean, this guy's got the comeback.
You don't get the jokes. You don't hear the jokes. You
Oh,
don't
I
get
don't
the
hear
jokes.
the jokes. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get you right in the
You're
chops.
talking
Larry.
to me about
All right,
being
Yeah.
a
so
bit
one
killer.
for
Kiki's in
three.
between us.
1 for 3.
Okay, 1 for 3. Thank you, Kiki. All right.
That's
so.
how many guys he got off in the glory hole. Needles did.
I could use my
good.
feet,
One
my
for
hands, and my
3.
mouth. That's like 5 things, man. I could put them on
All right,
my
come on,
armpits,
next
man.
question.
You don't like the gay stuff. It brings back memories.
Put the armpit
Yeah.
armpit
It
up to the
brings
glory
back
hole.
memories
Yeah.
of you and your uncle. That fucking
Judge who admitted
what is it,
substance
christening
abuse
party.
problem bullied campaign manager to recant testimony about their drug use. So a judge who admitted substance abuse, so using drugs, bullied the campaign manager to recant his testimony about their drug use.
Damn, that's a black dude. That's a black judge.
That's what I want to say too, but now I'm gonna just have to go something different, just because. And I'm
You
gonna
know
say,
what you want, Larry?
Tell me what the
Any
fuck I
pronoun
can
you
do.
want,
I can
Larry,
do whatever
whatever
the
you
fuck I
feel.
want. I already know that I can do what I
Pansexual.
want.
Wait, if I just
Transsexual?
break it down by percentages
Mansexual?
and who commits crimes, I mean,
It's probably a black guy.
the percentage is up there. It's pretty. Your odds are pretty good. But
You're right, but here's the thing.
and I'm not saying anything bad.
A
But
lot of people use drugs, and you know,
lot of
drugs
people
are
use
awesome.
drugs.
and
well,
fun.
and if you're getting in trouble, you're going to bully somebody, no matter who you, what race you are. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
not
but this
like, you know,
person is.
It wasn't an Irish guy.
I know, but he's bullying the campaign manager.
I mean, he was a judge running for re-election.
Well, it was
I
a
guess.
person running for a judge. It's not a he or she. It's a them right now. I shouldn't have said he.
Well,
he, she. It's a he, she. Tits,
I'm
but
still
has a
guessing.
dick.
I'm still guessing black.
Larry.
I'll go white.
Kiki's right.
I knew it.
Antoinetta Melissa Boyd. African
Black
American.
bitch.
Yeah,
I think that's the last one. Oh no, this one's good. All right.
I like it already.
It better be.
This is what I want to do to Larry.
Oh man, more gay shit.
Yeah,
Fuck.
exactly. Man chokes terminally ill wife to death in front of her family.
Oh man, in front of her family.
Wow! Holy shit!
This is a crapshoot.
Yeah.
I mean, we should just put all the races.
That's
on
a
the
no,
board
really.
and you throw a dart
I'm sure
at the
there's.
wall.
Yeah, I'm sure every race has got this.
That's a fucking meth head.
This
man.
sounds like a Muslim, because that's allowed.
Look
Like
how
that's like.
he says meth head, which isn't even a race.
It should be,
I
though.
mean, yeah,
It
if you live
should
in
be.
Riverside, definitely. That should definitely be other or meth head.
Yeah, right.
But
Dude, holy
Black,
shit! Like that's true.
Oriental, Caucasian, meth head.
Oriental.
You know, you got your choices on
my
the
grandpa.
census. Irishman, Germanman.
Well, you know, Orient. You know what? I could see an Asian or something like Japanese, like they like.
Chinaman.
You shame the family. Now your husband must choke
Now
you
you-
in
yeah,
front
right.
of family.
But
Right,
not
right.
even this person was terminally ill. So man chokes
You gonna
terminally
die
ill wife
anyway,
to
now I
death
kill
in front
you.
of her family.
I wonder if this
Imagine
was
how-
like was this an arranged choking?
No, it was not an.
I mean, she's
arranged
Was
terminally-
it spontaneous
Well, no,
choking?
she's
Yes.
terminally ill. They're like,
Wow,
So I'll make
spontaneous.
it. How about this? It was out of love.
a spontaneous
That's how- yeah.
These things was
family?
quoted.
that's what I was saying. So it was kind of everybody was behind it. It was,
No,
it was
they
too
weren't.
expensive to put her down. Obviously,
Yeah, they didn't live in Canada.
I was just gonna say they're not in Canada because that shit they're like, hey,
So these
have at it.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
are-
Have at it. Which hey, I respect that, man.
Yeah.
If you don't want to live, man, hey,
Because in Canada,
it's
they're
more
paying for
population
free.
control.
Yeah, Canada,
I mean,
they're-
come on. Talk about population control. They offer assisted suicide, or you could kill yourself, and the government doesn't have to intervene, and you have to pay for it.
Yeah, well, no,
I mean, come on,
dude,
the
in Canada,
capitalism and population.
if you
control,
call,
it's
like,
a
if
World
you-
Economic
if
Forum.
you call, like, life support, like,
PowerPoint.
hey,
That's what I used to tell my girlfriend.
I'm about to commit suicide. Well, we can help you with that.
First of all, why
Exactly.
Come down.
Or
to
the guy has
here.
a minimal thing wrong with him. I broke my toe. We could put a cast on it, or it would be quicker
Yeah.
Or
if you just go in this chamber here and you'll just
Take
go
all
right
like
to
razor
sleep.
We'll
or
fix
take
everything at
fucking
once.
Drill bits and fucking saw blades and stuff.
yeah.
It's just a blood splat, and then water cleans it out and flushes.
I thought that's what you know.
Oh man, this is This is
What
a
oral
tough one.
sex was population control.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, no, they push
He goes,
they push the agenda and the trans agenda and all the shit, so people aren't procreating anymore.
And
It's
tell all
another way
these-
of population control.
Oh,
Tell all
100%.
these
It really
girls
is,
and
man.
trannies,
I mean,
hey,
seriously,
it's
these
for
are what these-
population control.
This is where,
Yeah.
well,
Or do it in the ass. Do her in the ass.
yeah,
Yeah,
there you go,
man.
man. Shit.
Dump
All right,
it
so what do you guys think?
Catholic virginity.
What is the race of the case?
Man, he's just choking somebody out. I'm guessing it's like a foreigner.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gotta
Okay,
a
but
be
Chinaman.
foreigner, I mean, come on, that's very
yeah,
bland.
but it's,
It's an Oriental.
no,
I mean, you got to keep going with that. All right, Larry.
I'm going. Yeah, I like it. Well,
I mean-
earlier we had. I think we're getting 2 Indians in this round of this.
Oh yeah,
I can see an
Indian
Indian. I can see.
choking.
I can see an
That
Indian
would be
choking.
it. You're right, dude. It's an Indian.
I can see an Indian doing
Yeah,
the choking.
yeah.
I mean,
Honor killing.
I don't know, man. Indian dudes, man. Unless they
Honor
know like some
killing.
sort of kung fu
It's
or
a Muslim
pot or whatever
honor
the hell they
killing.
practice
Dude,
out
if
there.
they're in the
Their
Ganges,
women are tougher than them, than the men.
well,
If they're
not
in
when
the
you're
Ganges
on life
brushing their
support.
teeth.
You know, you're terminally ill, dude. When they're shitting in the same river, waving to their neighbor that's taking a bath,
and
and
the
Exactly.
cows are in there, and then
Yeah.
there's like a dead
I was
body
gonna say,
floating
when
by.
you're taking a shit at the same time you're brushing your teeth in the Ganges.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, hey, you want a weird fact, real quick? You know how? What's the number one? I think it's the number one country that what do you call it? Kills cows
Well, it's not
for
India.
meat. It is India.
Oh,
wow.
Because they're sacred out there, but
for sale, they're not.
They're hungry.
Commerce.
Yeah,
if
they-
you want to
so
do
hungry.
commerce, then you
they
can,
sell a lot
they're
of
supposed
meat.
to be godlike, aren't they?
I don't know if it's the number one country, but I know they.
I used
they,
to
Dude,
sell a
they
lot
What
kill-
of
is
they
meat.
up with, you've been hanging out with Larry too long.
I
You're like,
used to
hey,
sell
you want to
a
hear
lot
a
of
fact that might not be right? I'm just making this up as we go along.
You want to hear a fact that may not be true?
Yeah, welcome to another Polak corner.
No, yeah, I know they.
Adam's Polak Corner. Let's
yeah,
do it.
Adam's Polak corner.
I know they kill more
No,
cows than we
change
do.
it.
This way.
No,
Let's do
change it back, Larry. I hate when you do that,
Dude,
man.
man. Don't tell me when to
Jesus.
change this
I don't-
fucking thing.
you don't have
I'm
to
the
listen to him.
producer.
He
I
does
know.
it, but I'll come over there and slap the
telling him
shit
to
out
shut
of
his
him.
We do have like a
Final.
little wrestling area. You guys
All
can
right,
wrestle.
we will
for.
wrestle one of these days. All right, you gonna guess the race or what?
I'm getting up.
I'm guessing Indian. I'm guessing Indian.
Larry, what's your guess?
Yeah, no, it's an Indian,
Nope.
baby.
Dwayne McCullough, black.
Oh,
That was a tough one, man.
I mean, I can see that. Too.
black honor killing.
I'm very happy. I got. What did you get? One?
Are you? We got 2. Are you
I
sure
got
he
two.
wasn't like half
I got
black,
one
half
more
Indian?
than him on the one.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
he
it doesn't
had
matter
two, you
because
got
there's
one.
no prizes.
Yeah, there is. A slap
What?
to the chops. That's what you're getting.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You get a choke.
Come over here and get it, you bitch.
Come here, get a choke.
So today
Oh shit.
on Larry's guitar showcase,
Ooh.
we got the.
Paisley
I had this.
Marauder.
I had this guitar when it was actually in mint condition.
Hey, where's that other
Is it a
joint?
telly?
Yes, it's a made in Japan telly. It's from like 1981, and
Oy.
I had this
boy.
guitar. This was my only guitar for fucking 16 years. Now, last time I couldn't talk when I showed it off. And I'll show you where I wore all the paint off of this
Sing a song
bitch.
or
No, he
something?
just likes to.
You see this?
This is the beginning of Larry's.
This used to
autistic-
be all. You could see
he
the
can't
paint
help himself
chipping
looking
off.
So now we should change the camera.
I know.
He's up there talking.
he just checked.
He's talking to the
I
camera.
know.
Here's what it
This
looked like
guy,
in
I
the
mean,
back. Here's the back of it.
Dude, I love Telecasters.
And I got this thing
it's old school
tuned to the
tele, too.
Keith Richards 5-string Keith chord. And
That's right, he don't use the top
it
screen.
is fucking killer.
It's a very nice guitar.
That is bad.
Actually,
And I just wanna
I bought
show
him a
this
little
bitch
replica.
off.
that
Yes.
They have like these little like replica guitars. It's actually. Oh
Whoa.
Jesus, Larry, don't put it there. You fucking Mama Luke. What
You're
are
right.
you doing?
Put it where
I
you-
know. Did you hear that? Isolate that. I want that played on the inch. He said, "You're right."
Needles was
Played 100
right for
times each
once.
episode.
So that was my pink Paisley Telecaster.
Where's that joint at,
And
Larry?
I have 7 or 8 Telecasters, and we'll show more of those in the future.
No shit, do you really?
Yeah.
He's got a bunch
Yeah, that
of
was a
them.
badass telly.
Look, there's a rack of 4 of them right
Yeah,
there.
holy shit.
4
That's why I like
tellies.
Alien with 4 titties.
Yeah, so, and,
Man, imagine that.
I mean, that's the thing. You can have your hands full and your mouth full. at the same
Slap
time.
them around like
Oh,
the
man.
Three Stooges.
and I got,
mean
another,
motorboating
I got
and all?
another cool thing, man. This could be for the autistic corner.
This is Larry
is
Autistic Corner.
a
It's a vintage.
yes. This is a vintage.
That thing is
This
old.
is the only
bottle
time you get to
opener.
switch the cameras when you get
This is a
autistic.
bottle opener from the Seoul 1988 Olympics, and it's still in the
Hey, could you grab a brew
package.
out of there?
And I know Needles goes crazy when I open these things because they're always sealed, and then I always say "fuck it."
Don't
and
open it,
them.
Larry.
Yeah,
don't
don't
do
open
it. What are you doing?
Wait, you know what's
Dumb
kind of
malaka.
crazy?
So hard.
Wait a
not-
I know you're
Wait,
a
so wait.
malaka.
Seoul, Korea has a cat on their bottle opener.
Yeah,
Why's that? I mean, come on.
Yeah, right.
it's a tiger. Here, you can
Is it a
check
tiger?
out. Yeah.
Well, that's the
Oh, yeah,
Olympic.
all right, there's
that's
a
the
tiger.
Olympic mascot.
Yes, it was the Olympic mascot. I do not know the
Wow, this
reason
is actually
they
pretty
used it.
cool.
I mean, that thing
And
looks like
so
it's been
my
through
godfather,
hell,
my
doesn't it?
Uncle John, went to
Why
the
the fuck would they even have
Olympics.
this? Oh, he did it.
He went there, and that's what he brought back for
Oh,
me
nice.
because it was my godfather.
Damn, he went to
you know?
the enemy's land.
That's Seoul. Dude,
He
my
probably has a
do
microphone
you know?
in
I'm
it.
back in the '80s. My uncle, because he worked for Flying Tigers. Do you ever remember Flying Tigers?
yeah,
I think
yeah.
FedEx bought them out.
Yeah,
but
I
they would
do
go,
remember that.
They would go to Korea all the time, and that's where A2000s baseball gloves were made.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude,
that was the cream of the
$10.
crop.
Oh yeah, $10.
wow.
Yeah, we'd bring all the
So
time.
you're getting baseball mitts for 10 bones.
Yeah.
And they'd sell for over $150, $200
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
they were badass.
First
See this
baseman
down
mitts?
here? It's the stadium.
Yeah, look at
you
that.
know
They don't make
Yeah,
shit
that's-
like
that's
that
awesome.
anymore.
And
Look
that
at
is
all
pretty
the
cool.
craftsmanship in that.
That is
the
pretty
quality.
And then he's wearing the Olympic necklace.
Well,
he's
actually, you
got
want to
the-
know why? Because hey, wait.
I think it's a medal.
Hey,
but
see,
yeah,
Larry, see where it was made.
that's pretty cool.
Look on the back.
There's absolutely no writing at all on the back. This
man.
fucker's blank.
What a mystery.
But it has some shit on the bottom.
Written in Korean.
Official marketing license of the games of the.
What a
let's
slap
see.
in the face to North Korea.
Yeah.
They have the Olympics. What a time. I'm surprised they didn't bomb them.
Dude, you know, like South Korea, they have like no natural resources.
Well, either does England.
They don't, huh?
That's true too. No, I mean, well, I think most of
This
Korea
does
is like
not
all
have.
mountains.
This does not have a place of
Origin or
yeah.
made or manufacturer
Yes.
place.
And it says main stadium opener, and he's wearing that little
Oh no, the
hat.
China, yeah.
Oh, very honorable.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
The honorable
I
hat.
feel a segue coming.
Yeah.
Very,
Well,
very honorable.
China is just south of them, so.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
some of these gongs and hats and shit make it into Korea. They
Oh
all
yeah, it says
fucking
licensed
kinda-
by. I can't read the rest
chill
of it. But yeah, it
together.
doesn't say made by.
Or what country?
No,
was
it does
made in.
not.
I'm sure this thing was made,
And that
made in
fucker's
China.
Sure, it was made in China.
Amazing
Yeah, I mean,
that I
come on.
still have that in the packages.
Yeah,
I
right.
wonder
That's
what
cool.
the-
It wasn't HO in Mexico, that's for sure.
No, not Hencho.
It's like, so
in
think about that.
Mexico.
They had to get the materials. They have to make all that stuff in a country that, like you said, that has no natural resources.
And I think this would be an S, like this shape behind
Oh
it
yeah,
for
for
like
Seoul. Yeah, you know what? I just noticed that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks about right.
And what's weird
very
too
funny,
is
it's
it
a
almost
cat,
looks
not
like
a
you
dog,
could fuck up
definitely.
and use this part accidentally as the camera.
Yeah,
It's like a
Right,
belt
you could.
holder. It goes on your belt almost.
I can
like
see
a
some.
loop.
Yeah, I can see some dumb
Some
American.
drunk-
It does. It looks like a
Ooh.
belt loop too.
Yeah,
Nothing-
well, you know, like you hold like a knife loop on it.
yeah, that is. Yeah,
Some guy
that
carries
does
that
look like
bitch
so.
around.
I mean,
Back in the 80s,
yeah, that is an S behind it.
Pretty cool, right?
That is pretty cool.
it's very cool.
So
Oh,
that's
hey,
from
job,
you
Larry.
see that? Hey,
Seoul.
the cat. Is it holding up a peace sign or is it?
It's doing devil hands.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's doing, but he's definitely a tiger. It almost
that's a
looks like if
tiger.
I was Kellogg's,
looks
I
like-
would sue those
I
motherfuckers.
was just gonna say,
and
it looks like Tony the Tiger
Yeah.
with a Chinese hat on.
yes. What are you doing?
This
Putting-
is Tony working in the rice fields.
right. I
Dude.
mean, it really is.
No, I
It
mean,
couldn't
honestly,
look more like Tony the
That's
Tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
It has some semblance.
I mean, I thought maybe they
Looks
give
like
him.
his twin brother,
Yeah, man.
Timmy.
They didn't give him slanty eyes or
Kinky.
anything like that.
Tiki the Tiger.
Roni the Tiger.
Very good worker. He worked field all day
Oh
long.
man, here we go.
He never have.
The downfall.
He only not even take lunch break. Tony work all through lunch.
Well, yeah, because you force them. I mean, there is no lunch.
Yeah, I
He
think,
whip crack and he
I think
go.
Tony the Tiger's eating the workers.
Well,
If he's a tiger, did you ever see like in India?
If
Yeah,
they don't work good enough, they feed them to the animals. Yeah.
Well, I think the animals just they know when to come feed. When everybody's walking home from work, they're tired. They
Their
come and
their
start
tigers
grabbing
are
them.
hungry. It's
Yeah,
dinner
they start
how
time.
many
grabbing
people are
them.
in China? A fucking billion?
Well, supposedly China's overestimated their population.
Well, no, especially with that
And
that
not to
one-child
mention-
policy fucked them in the ass.
And they genocide them like crazy.
Oh yeah, they have no problem putting their own people in camps still, and people think that.
And
oh,
the Uyghurs
United
and all
States
those
is so
others.
bad. They have Muslim camps out there also.
yeah.
They're still doing slave trading there.
Summer camps.
If that's what you want to call it.
Cub
And that's-
Scouts.
That's not one
Summer
summer camp.
camp,
I don't want to.
slave
Yeah, I
trade,
know. It
yeah.
sounds like you're shooting arrows and fucking canoeing.
You make a
Guys are
little
cracking
ashtray out of
rocks and making
ceramics.
fucking iPhones.
Yeah.
They got little fingers and little hands, though. That's what makes them
that empty?
very
It is.
advantageous.
Why wouldn't you? Oh, you want another one?
I'm all right now.
All right,
I can
man.
wait a minute. But
Yeah,
thank you.
just slamming them.
How about
Yeah.
Frank? He's going, you need one? I'm like, no. You need one? No. You need one? No. I mean, this motherfucker. And then the second episode, he's like this. We're passing beers and joints over his head.
You're like resting
Hey,
your
speaking
arm
about
on
that,
him.
yeah. Shit. What did I talk about? I had something else I wanted to talk about. Give me 1 second, fellas. Shit.
No, I'm not going to give you 1
Well,
second.
then give me the joint at least, then.
You talking about that hemorrhoid you were bitching about?
Oh man, you ever had a hemorrhoid? Come
I
on,
have
Larry, What the
not.
fuck, man?
Nah, the only hemorrhoid I ever had was needles.
Oh, God. I mean, that was so predictable. You're so predictable. Let me tell you.
Dude, I
Larry.
remember an old girlfriend had a hemorrhoid and she was
And
freaked
you
out.
licked it and popped it. And,
I tried to.
And it fucking
tried
bloodied up
to?
your
No,
face.
the doctor told her it was herpes.
Oh.
And then
Lucky
she
you
like
did
she
it,
let.
man.
Yeah, I'm like. Then she showed me. I'm
And you
like,
told her, well, who's
no,
fucking
I'm like,
you in the ass,
I'm like,
bitch?
sweetie, that's a hemorrhoid. Because women get hemorrhoids because they're always forcing shit out. They're trying to take
they have
quick
babies,
shits.
They usually.
Well, hemorrhoids, yeah. So they get. Or
say women
hemorrhoids,
take
when they get
bigger
babies.
shits than dudes.
No, no.
Well, no, they're always trying to shit
Forcing it.
fast, forcing it out.
Yeah, I mean.
But it's I'm like, I don't know what doctor you're
And
going
why
to.
do they
but
want
that's
to shit fast?
Well, because it's men think that women shitting, unless you're into it,
Yeah.
is something that is off-putting.
Maybe they don't like to
There's
linger in
people-
their own state.
Well, isn't that why they make glass tables?
Yeah, if you like that, that's what I said. If you like it, then yeah, you can get a crystal ship if you want.
There's
But
nothing wrong with that either.
no, listen, man, we're not prejudiced.
Nothing right
about
with
here.
it either.
You know, really.
Yeah.
I don't condone anything you do as long as it's in your own house.
As long
I
as
don't
you do it in Needle's mouth.
care. No, I'm not into that stuff. We already talked about that.
Oh,
stuff.
don't lie.
I'm not into scary
Yeah, that's,
fucking
no, that's
liar.
the one thing I couldn't get into.
No, not at all. man.
Excrement?
Ew.
I mean,
It is gross.
Even the word is fucking horrendous. All right, so hijacked Israeli ship becomes selfie hotspot as Iran-backed rebels
Man.
invite influencers to party on board.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Isn't that a statement? That is fucking crazy, man.
That's just fucking stupid.
The visitors take selfies and dance. They smoke hookah and hang with social media influencers sitting out on the sunbathed ship deck in full view of the Red Sea laid out in front of them.
And then they get raped and murdered.
Nice.
No, these are
The fun part.
what do you call it? So it's a hijacked Israeli ship.
Yeah.
So this is like Hamas or whoever is.
Well, yeah, exactly. And then they get raped and murdered.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Yeah.
So
I mean, I
one
don't know the
time, check
logistics of
this
it.
That's
out.
just so
Here's a
stupid.
real story. One time on Lansdowne Street, we
Because the
were
rest of them are fake.
yeah, we were playing
You're a
at
thief and a
Bill's.
liar.
Shut the fuck up, will you? Shut your mouth. We're playing at this place called Bill's Bar on Lansdowne Street in Boston, right across the street from Fenway Park. And there's this black guy. After all the bars closed, and everybody was just loading into the stadium, and they had like a side door open, and come on in, come
You
on
talking
in.
about Boston Stadium?
Yeah, and the big green monster and shit, yeah. And just go in there and party balls, dude. And I was like, wow, what the fuck is going on? And I was with my band, and everyone's like, fuck, man, this is wild. And this black
Somebody
guy,
broke
come on
into
in,
it.
come on in.
Ah.
And tons of people were just loading in there. And I don't know if you've ever been to this area, but at this time of night, on weekends, because, it's a lot of college kids,
it's
the
massive
bars let
college
out, they
towns.
can't even fucking, there's no cars or anything because the streets are just wall-to-wall people.
Yeah.
It's almost like Mardi Gras. Not quite as crazy, obviously, but
Yeah.
a lot of kids at a rush point.
There's a shit ton of colleges in that area there. So, yeah,
A shit
it's a
ton.
madhouse.
But here's another dumb thing I did. You ready for this fucking story? This is
That
the
story just
greatest.
went nowhere.
I
I'm just saying,
heard it.
They hijacked the
broke
fucking
into the-
stadium.
yeah, they
Okay,
broke
so they
into the
broke into the
stadium.
stadium. How
Yeah.
did you get kicked out?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did you go in?
Yeah.
Did you get kicked out?
No.
So how
We
long
wouldn't-
did you stay there?
I stayed there about 45 minutes, an hour, and I was
okay.
like, this is crazy. It was mostly...
And nobody intervened with this.
Nobody
no cops,
intervened.
No
I
nothing.
don't even know how they fucking...
What did you do? Were you on the field?
No, we was milling around in the fucking...
In
Stay-
the vestibule?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Or the,
That is
in
wild.
the stands
Yeah.
and shit. And
that's fucking...
it was
man.
weird, dude.
That's crazy.
That
No
is pretty
security,
cool,
though?
yeah.
That's weird.
No
this is
security. The
probably
place
back in the
wasn't even
day.
open. There wasn't even a game going on.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't
probably
even
back in
know.
the day.
And it was probably approximately 2002, 2003.
That's not that long. I mean, 20
Yeah, it
years
was
It
ago.
was
pretty
after
recent.
9/11
Yeah.
though, so.
It was after 9/11. But here's what I did. So far after 9/11 that it was 3 days ago. Or that one morning, remember the other morning when it was super fucking cold? And all the car was, the window was covered with ice. So I start the car and I go out there and I think I'm going to take off and it's too thick and I can't see. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I just leave it running and I go back in the house. And then a little while later, I look out the window and the car's not in the driveway. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Someone stole my car.
Oh man, what a
Holy
real
shit.
shitbag steal that thing had.
I know. And
I
that's
mean,
the
that
other
thing's
thing.
been ran into everything that you know when it's put in a parking lot. Bollards, curbs, fucking trash cans.
Somebody steals it and then they get
Dude, I mean, Mary drives that thing like she stole it.
Yeah.
She don't give a fuck, man. There was just like a dent one day. Like, how that? I don't know. Like, what do you mean you don't know? The fucking dent's the size
So
of
I'm
a
like-
basketball.
Yeah, and I'm like, shit, man, where the fuck is the car? And I'm like, the car's not in the driveway. And I look, and it's in the neighbor's ditch across the street.
Oh, you
I put the
fucking
car in reverse.
I got
I
mean,
didn't even.
come
and I
on,
fucking
Larry.
was so stoned that I just fucking jumped out of the car and shut the door. And I'm like, man, it's cold out. And I
You
ran
left it
into
in
the house.
neutral?
Left
no.
it in reverse.
Yeah, because
Oh,
he was going
it
to
was
leave,
in
but then
gear.
the windows were still too foggy.
Right,
so
so
he's like,
then
"Oh."
I jumped out of the car and didn't even put it back in park.
Was it still going when the tires still going when you got there or no?
No, it was just in the ditch, and
It just
lucky
rolled
it's
off,
front
yeah.
wheel drive because I would have tore his lawn up. And it's just my neighbor Bob across the street.
Oh, it was all the way past the street into the yard.
Yeah.
Oh,
If,
Larry.
if we didn't have the ditch, it would have fucking went into
Kept
his
going,
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's
All right,
where
well-
that's where you need a camera on your house.
I know.
Do you want to hear a funny story now?
That's good.
And my wife, and I told Mary, and she's like, "Oh, if I would have done that, I would have just never let up on her." And I'm like, "I know you're right. I'm so sorry." I
Oh
love
yeah, you would have fucking. She would have hated you for
Yeah.
months for you ragging on her.
Yeah.
Now you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
When I lived down the street, I had a Mustang and it was stick, and I fucking parked it on my hill, or because the driveway was pretty high up.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're up
And I
there.
just ran inside. I didn't put the parking brake on. It popped out of gear and went
damn.
into the neighbor's garage. And like the corner of the garage on the left-hand side was made out of brick. And it went all the way down and smashed through the garage and smashed through the brick.
Oh fuck.
Okay, you want to hear what I did once?
So I know what that feeling is like. Like you come out and you're like, where the fuck's my car? And then I look over and it's in the neighbor's
I was
garage.
okay. I probably
That's fucked up. It popped out of gear.
I probably shouldn't say this because the statute of limitations has to be.
Oh man.
So
she was 18.
I'm supposed to. No, listen. I'm supposed to do. I'm doing hardwood floors. I'm supposed to do an install job at these rich people's house in Bloomingdale, kind of where Sabaka lives. And I'm fucking. It's a winter time. It's real snowy and icy and cold out.
I like where
and
this
I
is
come
going.
into people's driveway real hot, and I can't stop, and I smash into their house.
Did you just back out and get the fuck out of there?
And it was funny because this was
It
one
was
of the
real
days
funny.
that the people
It's the job he's working at too.
people
real.
weren't home because the boss gave me the key and I was gonna let myself in and start the job. So I smashed into the house really hard, and they have like these archways, a triple thing in their garage, and I totally just take one of them out. And my car is, of
stoner
course,
young
all
Larry.
fucked up. And so I fucking look around, and it's nice and cold out, so there's no neighbors out, nobody's out, and I fucking take off, and I just go back home.
I can't make
I
it
love how they
today.
didn't realize
listen.
that the only guy who was
So
supposed to
then,
come
I just-
didn't show up that day.
I jump back in bed, and my mom's like, "What's going on?" You know, I still lived in my mom's house as a
He's a liar.
teenager.
Yeah, he's
And,
here comes.
I got the
And,
shits.
I'm like, "Don't worry." You know, I told her what I did, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And I said, "I just go along with me here." So then my
Jesus,
boss
man.
calls me. My boss calls me. He's like, "Hey, man, did you go to the job site today?" And now, you know, I'm known for being a fuck up and
Liar.
oversleeping and missing jobs.
Yeah, so,
So
yeah.
it was real easy
It
for me to
played
say.
out to your advantage.
I said, oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, I'm a
still in bed.
burnout, dude.
I didn't even make it there. And she's like, oh, well, I'm kind of glad this time because they said
one
said
day you can show
someone
up.
smashed into their house. And I'm like, oh, wow. And I acted like I didn't know anything about it.
Until you show it to work
yeah.
the next day.
So then, listen. A couple days later, the bosses. I would work on the crew with the boss's husband. This guy Kenny, who's a real fucking moron. He couldn't even read. I'm telling you, he was a dummy. And he looks at my car and he's like, "Hey,
Drives
man."
it to work.
He goes, "Well, what else am I gonna do?"
I mean,
And we used to park at that shopping lot, that shopping center where Caputo's.
I mean,
Yeah.
he just
They
implicates
didn't
himself.
want because our cars were such beaters that the neighbors started complaining that they were parked
now
in the
you have-
boss's driveway during the day because we would go to the house and then
Yeah.
jump in the van.
Now you have massive
And
front
they're
end
like, now
damage.
right?
to add to
Because I
the,
just
Still had bricks in the car.
because I just hit a brick wall.
Yeah, 'cause you hadn't lied about it.
And I'm like, oh wow, man. I look at that.
Oh, wow.
And I
What
tell
happened to
him,
my car?
Ah, I didn't even notice that. I wonder what happened. He's like, huh? And,
Yeah.
and he doesn't even put two and two together. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy's an idiot.
And I mean,
It matches the
And I
damage.
just smashed.
yeah, exactly. Two idiots make a right. That's what it is. I mean, these people lock up. One dummy drives up, the other dummy looks at it.
That's a
When
great
Menards
story.
first opened,
That's a
when
great
Menards,
story.
the store just was a store around here. He goes, hey, there's this new hardware store called Menards. Let's go check it out. We got a little time before this job. And I'm like, okay, there's one right in this neighborhood. I don't know where we were. Far away somewhere. Palatine or some shit. And we pull in the fucking parking lot, and we're in front of the Menards, and there's the store with the giant letters, Menards, giant. You know how their
yeah.
signs looked.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, is this the place? And I'm like, holy fuck. That's when I realized this motherfucker can't read. He cannot read. He didn't know.
He didn't know if it was
This
it?
was Menards.
Oh,
and it says
man.
fucking, you know, I mean, Menards, it's not like that hard of a
Get away
word.
with it. You could probably get away with it back then more than you could now.
He was a
Yeah.
fucking chooch. So
That's funny,
He
though.
couldn't put together that my car was damaged and that the house was damaged and I was supposed to do the fucking
The
work.
day
I
after.
mean, that's how
dumb.
smart this guy is.
Yeah.
He just drives right there.
Oh,
It's
that's
fucking
classic.
like Cheech and Chong, just smoke coming
It
out the
was like-
windows.
Yeah, and I, knew that I was going to hit
Dude,
the
you
house.
had to be
too.
coming in.
Dude, into a driveway.
It was just all of a sudden really icy, and I'm like, oh shit, my car
It
just
was all of a
slides.
sudden.
Man.
He's like, it's been snowing all night, and all of a sudden it was real icy when I pulled into
Well,
the
no,
driveway.
that's the thing. It wasn't snowing. It was just one of them fucking cold days. It had been snowing, but everyone's driveway was shoveled off.
It was
by
that
then.
black ice.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
just
man, the
really
worst ice.
slick.
Yeah.
And it was
Watch
funny
out.
because I
your
slammed that
wallet.
house, dude.
That black ass, the black guys will get
That
you.
black ass.
That
watch
black
out.
ass will get you too.
Oh man,
That's very funny. What time are we at,
that
Larry?
is a good story.
Yeah, we're about at that time. We got to do one thing though. We didn't do.
Let Kiki hit it.
Go
Hard.
ahead there. Very nice.
Right.
Watch a cookie 500. That was a nice hit, man.
Like he's got like post-its on there.
I know. He's got pages. You got to remember.
gotta-
Last week he got so stoned and so fucked up that he read like 3 in a row. 'Cause he's like, "Is this where we left off?" Because he didn't even mark it, so who knows if this is the right
I know
one.
where we are.
Okay, let's see.
This one is funny.
All right.
It's not really a fortune. It almost seems like something Confucius would say. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Confucius said.
I mean, that
Hope-
is pretty good. That
Yeah,
goes
hope
with
for the best, prepare
that goes
for
with the
worst.
climate of society
Yeah.
right now.
Ain't like
You
Krav
know?
Maga.
You do want to. What's that?
Krav Maga.
What's
Hope for
that?
the best, but prepare for the worst. You know, hopefully you could talk your way out, but you might have to rip the
Yeah, I
guy's
mean, yeah,
eyeballs
that's a life
out.
lesson. Yeah.
Well, it goes for anything, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you have a fucking shit ass attitude and you
It's
think
gonna be
everything
bad.
is going to be bad, it's going to sort of karmic also. I mean, you have to believe in some things and
Yeah,
yourself,
no, that is good.
but you want to prepare for anything.
Chinese
Like I
wisdom.
said, the climate of what's going on right now, it seems
Round
like we're
eye
going to be
wisdom.
third world
Yeah.
citizens soon. People are
It's
just
a
going to
pretty
take
good
us
one.
over. Yeah, it was very good.
That was good.
I
That
mean,
was
it's
good.
inspiring.
We'll hit this one more time just so I can say, What's a cookie 500?
Get your rickshaw. Oh,
Bring
that's
it on the
circles.
bone. Very honorable.
Oh, shoot.
Hey.
So that was that, and that was a pretty good fucking episode, boys. I have a list. Where's my...
Or your thank you list?
Yeah, man. I'd like to thank God.
You don't know that shit by heart by now?
Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, my nephew Alex, my brother Nick, Jeff, Stoney.
No shirt, Nick.
No, well, I already said him.
Did you say no shirt, Nick? Yeah,
I
wear a
did.
shirt.
That was good though, because I didn't. I just said my brother Nick,
Chris.
but you're right. No shirt, Nick. Chris.
Mr. X.
Yeah.
Russ.
Yeah. Matthew.
Yeah, mate, you're still gay.
Ujabo.
Oh, man. Did he get
Davey.
those? Wait a second. Did he get those rupees we sent him? I hope, because I know he's been having a tough time in that Indian prison.
I know.
I hope you really get.
Oh, I think
mean,
you meant roofies.
He's learning how to play highlight, but that's pretty good though. I really respect that. And I don't know what else do
Highlight.
they do in there. What do they do in an Indian prison?
Oh, what's that game where you have the ball and you throw it? You have to hit
Bocce?
the sticks. No, hit the sticks.
Oh, cricket.
Cricket.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
dude,
they
cricket.
do cricket.
Cricket's huge.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully we'll send you money for a new cricket paddle.
Some jail yard cricket.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun. That's really nice fun. You know,
we'll send you more.
remember
rupees.
when Ricky was mad that he was
Oh,
getting
man.
out of jail because he was in the hockey fucking tournament in jail?
to get back in?
He was pissed
They
they
wouldn't let
got
him
out.
play.
Yeah, he's like, what do you mean I'm getting out today? And he's like, I don't want to fucking get out. And he's like, tomorrow's pizza night. Shit like that.
You
you
can
know?
all go with pizza now if you want.
He's like, the food sucks at home. My wife can't cook.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right. So Javo.
David at Starbucks.
Dave for the
Camille,
gong.
Davey for the gong. Camille at Starbucks.
Big
All
Joe.
the kids at Starbucks. Yeah, my dad, Big Joe.
Sherry, Jay,
Yeah, my cousin Richie.
Tiffany, right?
Yes, Tiffany Woodcock, Helena
hopefully
and
she can
Harmony.
get that surgery.
Sherry, we said Sherry.
Yeah, I love
I'm
you,
gonna
Sherry.
say Virginia too, even though I know she's way too pure and we're too vulgar for her. But I love Virginia.
We're all
too.
children of God, Larry.
Yeah, I know.
Get right with God. Let me
Me-
eat that joint before we go.
Me, Virginia or Sherry usually takes me and Mary to those. I'm looking for a lighter.
I got one here.
To those
Dropped yours.
religious.
It's in the back
To those
somewhere.
religious movies.
What religious movies? What are we talking about here? I don't understand.
You know, like these.
Passion of the Christ?
Yeah, not that one, but like the newer stuff that's out. Like the last one we saw was this one called Switch, and the one we saw before that was the one where Song of Freedom or Sound of Freedom.
Yeah, okay.
By the
So
way,
we're not really religious.
well, I know.
Okay, then why would you say that? Now you just lied.
Well, because they're
Like,
made
you're
at
just
the-
a liar.
'cause they're all, no, I'm not a liar.
You
Fuck
just lied
off.
right in front of
They're
us.
made at those Angel Studios, the people that make The Chosen, that TV show.
Never seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's about Jesus, moron. Maybe you should.
Why would you call me a moron? I said I never seen it.
Is
That's
that,
all I
like,
said.
is that the Wire
are
movies?
you
The Daily
attacking me?
Wire movies or something?
No, it's Angel Studios, and they make like movies about religion, about God.
Yeah,
It
more
doesn't sound like it at
conservative
all.
stuff.
You said they weren't about
Yeah.
God, though. You just said that.
No, well, it kind of is though in a way too. Like this movie
I
was
mean-
the devil was fucking switching people's lives, and it showed how there was many timelines, and it was really fucked up, and it was scary, and
Excuse me.
you know, it was
Well, it's
not
fucked
per
up.
se, you know, God, but it had a
Well, it had
message
to do with
to
yeah,
it.
It had a
to do with
theme that it
religion.
And
was
then
trying
the
to
other one
adhere
was
to.
not per se God, but it was saving kids from getting ass raped. And,
Whoa,
you know,
jeez, man. I don't know if you could be saying that stuff, Larry.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to
We
say
just
it.
talked about how
otherwise.
Corona almost got us canceled.
Yeah, no, that's good. That is good though. I mean, we gotta.
People need to get the word out. I mean, come on. We just
Yeah.
talked about Dick Durbin and the Manifest. You got to
Yeah,
let this stuff
Dick
out. I mean,
Durbin.
come on. You can't.
Being
I
good
mean,
buddies with
suppressing
speaking of that,
evidence and
did
all
you
this
know?
shit.
Dude, watch anything Whitney Webb does is fantastic.
Yeah.
She was talking about. I believe it was her. They were talking about how Disney would take tours like with their cruises with kids and
Oh, yeah.
bring them to Epstein Island.
Yeah, I saw
Get
that.
the
And I
fuck
guarantee,
outta
I
here.
guarantee some of those kids aren't getting back on the ship. But they,
Oh, Epstein Island. That was in Florida, right? He was like,
that was
right
close
Oh.
by. Yeah,
Oh no, Epstein's
it was in, like-
Island, Little St. James.
it was like in the Bahamas or
Yeah.
some shit.
But that's in the.
it's right there. It's in the vicinity.
That's where they all flew to.
Yeah, But cruise ships would stop there all the time. And,
Now you know that Biden has an island right there too.
All I know is any
And-
place that's got a huge like synagogue or effigy or some sort of, I mean, that thing where he prayed in or whatever that temple was.
Yeah.
That's the first indication that something's awry.
yeah, with the
Yeah,
picture of
you
Bill
You know,
Do you
Like,
think?
yeah, I know this. I'm not saying I think.
Holy shit.
So
when-
after you do your duty, you can go
Dude,
pray and forgive
well,
your
Jones was
sins.
talking about this shit 10, 15 years ago.
Oh yeah, even
saying
longer
that,
than
he brought it up to other people and they scoffed at him like he was a fucking lunatic.
Well, and part of the reason is because they're all pedophiles themselves.
Well, they all adhere to some sort of master, and that master tells them to do what they're supposed to
and
do.
it's not Master Blaster.
No, and I mean, it's not master nice either. It's all heinous stuff.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And they all have a proclivity. They all find each other. They're all and they don't even find each other. I always had this illusion this like grand illusion that these people just found each other. They are all put together.
Yeah.
It's like a big puzzle.
Well, they're
and they
kind of
can-
forced into shit too. It's like you want this, you want that. All right, you have to be into this club.
Well, at one time they were pure, and then tyrannical shit made them turn.
That's my phone upstairs.
Oh, I thought it was like a cat. Like,
No.
Doesn't it sound like that?
give me some food. One of those randoms outside or something.
But it
Yeah.
always turns into tyrannical shit.
Oh yeah, that's
You know,
what they
there's
do.
everybody can
People
be
are
bought, everybody
tyrants.
can be sold. Anybody is, I mean, I was looking at this shit about the WHO and the World Economic Forum, and these people, they take donations from these companies, so they have to sway towards
yeah.
their, the
Oh,
way
yeah,
that
man.
they want to go.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's very terrible,
And that's the
man.
same
It's-
thing
it's
all
a
these
fucking-
politicians do, and
Well,
everybody
lobbyists.
else, and it's ridiculous. And then after they fuck everything else all up, they get jobs in these big companies,
Oh, that's
and
how it
then they're
works.
friends with all the other guys that are still politicians,
Well, I wish I
and they
knew the-
really, really get corrupted. It gets
Well, it's
worse
the same thing with the
and worse.
banking industry. You're a CEO
snowballs.
of a bank.
And
The
then
bank fails. Then all of a sudden, you go to the Fed or you go to part of the government that approves shit for the bankers.
Yeah, well,
and then you have to earn your way back in to being a CEO.
Yeah,
or
like the
whatever.
Sackler family. They had a guy who worked for the FDA that
Oh,
wrote
that
all
too.
these that wrote all the rules
Regulation.
and
Well, they
things
paid
that
him off. Yeah, they paid his ass
Well,
off.
he
big
quit
time.
and then started working for them.
Well, yeah.
So he knew all the laws and he knew how to circumvent them because he wrote them all.
Yeah. It's
And that's how they
Listen,
do
man,
it.
it's all fucking
Oh,
money.
fucking
It's all
shit,
power. Everybody thinks it's this person or that
Well,
person.
when they throw money
it is a
in-
collective of people
when they
that
throw
are
money
unseen.
and hot ass at you, I mean, it's kind
Well,
of
the honeypots. I mean, come on. No man can. I mean, if you're a dwarf and they throw a 10 at you,
Yeah, well, multiple tens.
well,
Yeah, it's like, oh man.
Speaking of dwarves, how about we're going to see
I
some
said
middle?
dwarf, but not dwarf, but
I know you said dwarf, but how about dwarves?
yeah. Tomorrow we're going.
We're gonna go see midget wrestling
It's gonna be
tomorrow.
amazing. We got ringside seats.
We got
Front
$55
row, baby.
seats somehow at
row,
a
you
dive
see the
bar.
money.
I don't know how that happened.
We got a meet and greet.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. I want to have one
Oh,
sit on my neck like Master
I want to
Blaster.
have one of them hot-looking little midgets go up on me,
I hope there's some. Yeah, I hope there's
I
some
hope there's
ladies.
some
Yeah.
little nuggets.
like the one that
Speaking of
works
little
at the
nuggets.
at the place in town.
What place in town?
Remember our very first episode?
Oh, I remember you telling me. Yeah. Some restaurant.
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
yeah. At the local dining
She was
establishment.
cute. Now she was actually cute. The best part was though I was able to make fun of my wife because she was only like a half-inch taller than this midget. I'm like, "Are you sure you're not a midget?"
Well,
She's
by
like,
law.
"Fuck you, fuck you."
Yeah, by
Dude.
law you gotta
Yeah, I
measure
said
her.
no. Yeah,
What's
we
that-
might have to.
What's that meme where a guy goes into like I don't know if it's a Fridays or some coffee bar and there's a sign that
Two
says
completely different things.
yeah, well no, but it's
Fridays and a coffee
it's a
bar.
restaurant, but people are working there and there's a sign that says. Be patient. We are short-staffed, and the guy veers over, and it's a little person, and the girl like looks at him, and she's like, and he's like, "Yep." They had a sign at her, and it was hilarious. She
Let me
like
tell you, I
she mean mugged him. Oh, it was
That's
hilarious.
kick-ass.
I'm a huge fan of the little person community. I really am.
How can you not be?
Well, what some people
Well,
think that
obviously.
they're mythical creatures that only are here to cause chaos.
Yeah, but
Are
you're
they?
paying to see
No, I
midget
don't know.
wrestling, and you fucking
Find out tomorrow.
It's like a cat. You corner
all
a
excited
midget?
to me.
Yeah.
You probably never corner a midget.
No.
That little fella's got some weird. I don't think.
Here's-
What?
Here's how I knew you were into it.
Who, me?
I'm like, dude, $55 fucking dollars to
Yeah.
see these midgets. You're like, but Larry, it's ringside. All excited. I'm like, oh my
So
God,
excited.
what the fuck is
Because they're
going
going
on?
to fight right in front of us. If you watch the videos, they fight outside the ring.
Yeah, dude.
So, and there's like 20
Are they
of
going to
us.
be breaking chairs and shit?
There's like
over
10
each
of us
other?
going.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna have a crew.
It's gonna
with
be
us, man.
interesting,
Yeah, it's gonna
to
be
say the
very, very
least.
funny. And it's in a
Are we going to be the
shithole.
bouncers?
No, it's
security,
just,
I
I'm sure
mean?
they're gonna have a lot of security there.
No,
gonna
I'm
have mini
saying
mu-
for our
mini
fucking
muscles.
10.
Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be some shit
No
going on.
security.
It's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward
You
to
two go and then in
I gotta
case-
fix Roller's plumbing too before we leave.
Oh,
it.
man.
Man,
Yeah.
Is that
I'm
a
not
my wife
euphemism?
ain't doing it.
Is that a euphemism for something else?
the bathroom plumbing.
Yeah, even worse.
I'm here to fix the cobbles. Oh Christ!
All right, you want to close this bitch out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss.
Okay, I want to say, also, I got to say thank you to all y'all for fucking tuning
Oh
in.
yeah, like, follow, subscribe.
And-
Thank you for watching.
I got to
Check
say,
out our YouTube, the Larry and Needle Show, Twitter, the Larry and Needle Show.
and I want
We
to say
appreciate
thank
you
you
guys.
to
Love it.
Tom's Free Clinic Automotive and Veterinarian Services for paying for the studio time and
Yes,
our
thanks, Tom. We
microphones and
appreciate you.
such.
Opening a new location soon, undisclosed. If your wiener's turning red and it ain't from getting head, call Tom's Free Clinic.
That's right.
Classic.
Okay, everybody.
Peace.
Have a great evening. Oh, I fucked that up. Hang on, everybody. Don't have that great evening just yet. No, I'm
wrong?
kidding. No, I'm kidding. All right, have a great evening, everybody. Peace.